Okay, so I know I said I wasn't going to do any more with the setup like this, but I'm going to. So I am in Wonderland, and I'm going to do the croissant. So I am going to try to do this just a little. Y'all let me know, is it worth the camera shaking now and then to get this bigger or no? You decide. You tell me. All right, so I'm going to do light coming down from this way. So that tells me on this croissant, oh, this is Crayola brand, this is sand. Color sand. So it's going to be there. And actually, because the line is coming down here and this ripple comes up, the shading between these two won't be that much. It'll just be a little bit. All right. But the shading on these outer edges, because it wraps around, could be a little bit darker. So let's see what we can do here. And it's coming from here, so it could have some right down in there too. That's what I'm telling you. There's so much to think about when you actually decide that you want to start coloring with a direction of the sunlight in mind. So, and I would go around all these seeds, okay? Just go around all of them. I'm just not going to take the time to do that right now when I know we're on a timed allotment. All right. Getting all this done in the sand color. All right. So then next color is antique brass. Okay. So I'm going to come in, and like I said, the light's shining here, so there's not going to be just a huge shadow here, just a little bit. There might be a little bit more here, but we want this to look like real food, or at least that's what I'm going for. So when you make a croissant and it starts puffing up and starts turning golden brown, okay, you're going to get some golden brown around on the edges, right? So even though this is the top where the light is hitting, I'm trying to think about how it would actually look. So all these little edges would be just a little bit more brown. And notice, if you can, I'm holding the pencil further back. I'm not way down here. I'm back because I am heavy-handed, and I don't want this just to turn into a brown all at once. So when I hold it back like this, I can't push as hard. So I'm going to have an easier time getting that look that I'm after. Now, if you're not heavy-handed, you may not have a problem with that. But I'm going lighter up here than what I did down here. In fact, this can come out a little more because I have another brown that I'm going to tuck back in this little V. Okay, let's go ahead and do the next brown because I don't want this video to take forever. Okay, so this is just regular brown with the Crayola brand. So now the darkest color is going to come right down in there. And notice I did go up on my pencil. I'm not back here anymore because I really want to be able to get the right direction in this. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get down in there. And the artist has already done these lines, kind of insinuating that there is a bit of color difference there. Okay? And then I can come up here and just a little bit of crustiness. Just a bit. Okay? And then I would do the same thing on this side. Now on this one right here, because it is a little bit different, notice how we're stacking this way, and then this one has a line. This one is on top. This is down, and then you go downhill, So on here, all of this, and yes, you're going to get some of that shaking, but all of this is done. Okay, all of this. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? For people in the United States, we had Thanksgiving last week. Actually, I'm shooting this ahead of time, so we haven't had it yet, but hey, I'm trying to get a little bit ahead on the videos. So, antique brass. I go to it next. I'm going to come right down through here. Now, by doing this line, it popped that up a little bit. In fact, I really like how that looks. So I'm going to add just a little bit more here. And then I'm going to come in with that darker, the regular brown. Do a little bit in the V's. A little bit in this V. Now, the thing I just realized with this, I'm going to lay my pencil down. Let's try something a little bit different. I'm going to lay it down and lightly come through here. See how it kind of makes it look a little bit more stacked? I don't normally lay my pencil down, but I do want this to look a little browned on top. There's that. Then I'm going to come back with my original sand color, and I'm going to blend. So this is where the camera may really get shaky. Okay? And I do have another lamp up here that I'm working with to try to bring more light in, because I know my shadow is on there. But now's when I'm really going to just really tie into it. See, I've really gripped that pencil, and I'm really blending those colors. Now, if you have Prismas or Polychromos, Marco Renoirs, Arteza, any of those, and that's about all I have that's really in good shape pencil-wise, you're not going to have to work at it as hard as what I am. But can you see how that's looking more like a fresh baked croissant? Okay, so just keep doing your blending, and I can still come back in and add more color. I don't have all the tooth worn out of that paper just yet. But when that whole thing gets done all the way around there, it's going to be a whole lot better. And I can keep coming in here and adding color. See if I want this a little darker, a little more toasty on the edges. Just come in and add a little. This bread can be as dark or light as the coloring person wants to make it. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, so that's what you would do. Just keep going with it. So I'm going to lay those pencils down. I'm going to try to hold the camera still. Go back. Now, let's go back here, show a couple things. There's one. I believe I had done part of this, the berries I had done. So I want to show you that page finished. This is the adjoining page finished. Now, because this book is a storybook, I have this piece and this cupcake that repeated over, here. So I tried to use the same colors and match it up. Okay, and the liquid I did in the same color as the liquid there. And then another page I finished was this one. It's just different. I'm not sure I like it or don't like it. The yellow is weird to me, but you know, is what it is at this point. So anyway, I will continue to work on this. Trying not to get really long videos. And have a great rest of the week, and I will talk at you later. Bye.